Hello everybody, welcome. We are going to work a little bit more in that wedding journal that we started yesterday, and I'm going to get the comments up here and send myself out to another couple of places. And for those of you who joined us yesterday, on Monday we worked on a slip spine cover for the journal. Yesterday we worked more on putting the pages together. And then today we're gonna, just continue building some other little fun things into our journal. Let me see here. And just adding them as we go along. Okay. Phew, I got the sound turned off of that one just in time. Always just in time. All right. What have you guys been doing today? I hope you've been having a great day today. And say hello when you pop in. I'd love to know who all is here. We're kind of having a little bit cooler day today. You guys, I was frantically trying to get ready. I was planning to go to a craft retreat, and we were leaving tomorrow. I have a friend who was coming, and we were going to ride together down to, it's about an hour east of Houston. And west of Houston, and so we got the word today that for sure it is canceled. So the property that we go to, she has got some trees down. She still doesn't have power at her location, and so we have got that canceled. Hi Deborah, how are you doing? Thank you, thanks for doing that. I appreciate that. So sometimes that's just the way it goes, and I feel so badly for everybody down there. They're trying to deal with that. A bunch of our friends who are down there, they are still without power. Then so it sounds like everyone who has power, they've got people, family, friends, whoever congregating at their house to be able to stay cool down there. So it is a humid place down around Houston. So so they need all the cool and that they can get. So keep them in your thoughts and prayers, you guys. They've got a lot of work to continue to, take care of everything down there. Hey Molly, how are you doing? We're going to work a little bit more in our book today. So I think first of all, I got to put you down there so you can see, right? Oh my goodness. That will help. Okay. Oh, I had to restart my thing here, so we got kind of a mess showing. Okay, so we can see what's going on here. And so I think first I'm going to put a little bit of lace on the edge of this. I don't know for sure. I kind of want to put the little silhouette bride and groom here, maybe a word or something. Oh my goodness, hang on a second. Oh my goodness, what in the world? The whole thing just tipped over. Well, that was exciting. Youch. Okay, well, hello. Oh my goodness, you never know what's going to happen around here. That hurt. Okay, so I want to put this here, I think, and maybe a word above it. I'm not sure, though. I'm just not sure that I like that. But I do think I am going to put the lace over here on the side, so whatever else might come later. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh my goodness. I tell you, you never know what kind of excitement's going to be going on around here, right? Oh my. And I think I'm going to cut it a little bit. Let's cut it a little bit longer so we can trim it off where it needs to be after the fact. Just going to do that. And just use a little bit of our Fabri-Tac here. Hi Janet, Lori, Susan's here, Kathy. Thanks for popping on, everybody. Oh, you guys, I usually fix that thing so that I have a little graphic that is, for the video, and it's kind of the long sideways one. And I was trying to get that fixed today, and it would not let me download it for anything. And so I Googled it. I'm like, what in the world is going on here? So I finally decided maybe I had too many graphics in that one file in Canva, and so I decided, you know what, I'm going to just move this one over to a new file and see if it'll let me do that. And sure enough, it did. So I'm like, well, thank goodness. So I was kind of late getting the thing set up and going. I can always use it and just, you know, say go live and it'll start up. But then nobody gets a notice. I'm always trying to make sure I know which side is the right side for my lace. How many of you do that? Now I wish one, oh shoot. Let me see if I can get this one to where it looks like we've got one whole one at the beginning. There we go. I think that'll work. And I think I'll go ahead and put one on the back as well. Is that fairly straight? I think so. I think it is. Okay, let's do the back. So is this the right side? Yes. And that's the top, right? Yes, okay. All the things we have to be mindful of, right? Oh my goodness. So somebody in New York has got tornado warnings. Hi, Roberta. Martha, hey. Got your attention. Well, that was the point. I wanted to make sure you were paying attention, Molly. Oh my gosh. Oh, what did that? I bet you could see it whack me in the head, right? That maybe this is one reason why people don't show themselves on there, right? There's no telling what's going on. No telling what kind of craziness can happen. Oh my. My husband's got off work today and he's run off to do some errands, and we had a new door put in yesterday, and it was a pretty door, and we got it on clearance, and it did not have as much of a window panel as the other one did. And so, you know, we're like, well, you know, is it really going to make that much difference? And so I thought, well, we'll see. Oh, you guys, and I can't. Okay, this is the right side. And the other door we had kind of had a stained glass panel on one side, and then it had like a plexiglass panel on the other side, on the outside part of the door. And I'm pretty sure that it had been here ever since the house, you know, was built. And I think whoever had owned the home, they liked to do, we have actually several stained glass windows in the house. And so somebody loved doing that. And so it was like about almost maybe halfway down the door, maybe not that far, not quite halfway down the door. And so I always just thought, well, probably doesn't let in that much light because of all of the, you know, the dark glass. I was wrong. Once they got that other door in, and it's got more of the little textured looking glass, you know, and it has a little bit of leading in it, so it has a cute little design, but it's only, you know, a small panel up towards the top. Oh my gosh, you guys, all of a sudden now, and our front room is really dark anyway, because it faces the east, so it's kind of dark anyway. I was so saddened. I'm like, oh, it's so much darker in here. But the door is pretty. The door is pretty. And then I got the storm door. The storm door has a... Okay, let's put some of this on, you guys. So the storm door has a mechanism at the top to where you're supposed to just be able to, if you need it to stay open, you don't reach up and, you know, move the little thing yourself. You know how it has a little thing on the slide and you push it over. And so it doesn't have one of those. Basically, you can just push the door open all the way, and it has this little thing that's supposed to catch. Okay, well, guess what? There's a brick wall there on the side, and it can't go open far enough for that to catch. And I'm like, oh well, how often are we needing to keep the front storm door open by itself. Oh my goodness. You have storm warnings or tornado warnings up in the Finger Lakes area too, huh, Roberta? Oh, you guys, take care. I tell you what, that's a scary thing. Hey, Stella. Yes, isn't this pretty? And you guys, you know what? When I just noticed as I was getting ready, when I opened the package up, I realized I take a hold of it and I thought, well, it feels kind of funny for lace. And then I ended up pulling it and it's like stretchy. I'm like, oh my goodness, it stretches. And I thought, well, you know what? That's not a bad thing for right here in this pocket area, because it'll give it a little bit of movement. It should keep it kind of tight, and yet, give it a little bit more room to put something in. I need to cut a little more off. I don't want it going over this crease back here. There we go. I think that's it. Okay, what do you think? Should we put it all the way down at the bottom? Oh, you guys can't even hardly see that. Should we put it down at the bottom or put it up a little way? What do you think? What you think, people? I'm ready for some audience participation. All the way to the bottom or up a little? Let me cut this. You guys, yesterday we were talking about scissors, and I don't know if that was yesterday, and I was telling about that I ended up with all the ones my mom had too. And today I was cutting something out, and I thought, you know what? Not long ago I was thinking, I wish I had a pair of decent pinking shears. That would be fun to cut things with some good pinking shears. And you guys, all of a sudden I thought of all those scissors I had from my mom, and I'm like, oh, I probably have an extra pair of pinking shears. I could keep one for fabric and I could have one for paper. Then I'm like, I can't believe how excited I am over scissors. What do you guys think? All the way down or up a little? I don't know. If we put it down all the way, then, you're going to see it peeking out over here, and there's no problem with that. I think maybe I will bump it up a little. What do you think? Hey, Karen. Oh, thank you, Roberta. What do you guys think? Anybody have any thoughts on that? All the way to the bottom or up a little bit? What you think? Andrea says she likes it up a little bit. Anybody else? What do you think? Up a little or at the bottom? Up a little. Molly does too. Kathy says all the way down. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is always the way it is, right? Up a tad. Janet likes it up a little. Yeah, I kind of think so too. I mean, I kind of like it down here, but then I almost don't. I do like it down there, but I kind of don't like it, I mean, that's okay. I think I'll just put it up a little bit. I did find somebody, yesterday Jimmy Lou said she was making hers for her son and his bride for their wedding album. And I thought, oh, that was so fun to have somebody to make it for. I didn't have anybody to do one for. And I've got a friend that said she thinks she would like to get this from me. Or, she was saying she might either just, if I wanted to have a purchase, she would be glad to do that. Or she might, get it and do it herself. And I said, you know what? I would be more than happy to let you do this, to have it, because to take this one or purchase it, I think she wanted to purchase it. And because I don't have anything to do with it, honestly. I really don't. Oh, you know what I'm doing? Oh, you guys here. Duh. Let's just put it along the bottom here. We'll put it right there where that liner is. I'm trying to figure out how to get it straight. And I had a way to do it already. and just up just our 3 sides. And I think it almost came all the way over here. Okay. And then we'll just lay it on there. Nice and pretty. I never had made a wedding album for myself. And several years ago we were doing I was in we were doing scrapbooking, and it was a challenge. It's called Layout a Day, and we do 1 layout every day for a month. That's kind of the goal. And so I do want to mark how high to put that glue. And so I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna make myself one. And I had found my book of my pictures. Oh, I wish I was pencil. And I thought, you know, that's what I'm gonna do. I am just gonna make myself and so it was digital. I had been able to get my wedding picture scanned, and I was sure glad because the color was starting to not be very pretty. So I was able to adjust the you know, the color on them. So I kind of made that. And then in the end, I'm like, ew, I don't really like this color of the background paper that I used. Okay, that's the front. Oh, you guys, this doesn't seem as wide. We might have to stretch this piece to start with. Get it into the spot it needs to be. This was kind of rolled up down here. I don't know why. Let's see. I thought I saw one of those needles I was using yesterday. But of course, if I need it, it's nowhere to be found. Oh my goodness. That is annoying. Oh, it's just all gobbed up there. Well, that's not very pretty. Well, there you have it. Junk journal, gobbed up. Hi, Florida. Oh, Karen, second in line for your next journal, huh? Well, thank you. All the way down, but check your pages to make sure you have the pages right. What are you talking about, Darla? I'm not sure I know what you mean. This is the back, the cover. And the pages, I printed all the pages and I put them where I want. And you guys, this was one layout. This was the way it looked in, you know, flat. And the way that I get it to look flat is I print it, you know, 2 different times. And the way that I fold it, I'm able to still get that page across. And I didn't do that on very many of them. There's a few of them I did. And this was another one. This was, I think, how the print looked on the page. And I did the same thing. I, you know, did 2 of them, and one I folded one way and one the other way so that you still got that, you know, that whole look. And then one of them that was like a big rose, I think, with kind of a satiny background. I think I did that one as well. And a lot of the other ones are just kind of mix and match. Yeah, this one is the same way. So I got the whole, you know, page right here just like it is. And that was how I did that. I printed, you know, it was just the way that I printed and folded them. So, you know, they don't all have to look like that. I don't know why that looks like that. I don't know what's on there. Anyway, so we've got that, and let's put something here on our envelope. I thought we would put this cute little thing with the flowers and the rings. It's only one ring. And I thought we would put that. I'm just going to put a little bit of ink on the edge just to help it kind of stand out a little bit more on that envelope. The inside of the envelope, I used a piece of one of the papers, the floral prints I used for that. So this was just the plain on that. So what I did was I basically covered up the side that had the flap on it, was all I did. Bottom not upside down. Oh, that piece kind of putting at the bottom not upside down. We like to do things always right side up, upside down. Oh my goodness. I'm going to use this. I cut out one of these, I fussy cut one of these tiny buds on here. So we'll just put a little glue. So I want to get a little glue on those tiny ones that got cut out. Make sure they stick down. Yeah, it's sliding off my fingers. There we go. And I think I'm just going to put it right here. Give it a good press, and then let's put one of the words that we had on here was with this ring. I thought, oh, that's a good one. Let's stick that on there. So there's enough room on the words. Now I cut out, or I printed out the ones that had the typewriter font. Even though it's all kind of elegant, I don't know, I just wanted to use the typewriter font. And you can, there's another script font that goes with it too. And a link to the kit is there in the description of the video. So, but, let me see, let's put a little ink on this as well. And this ink I'm using is called Hickory Smoke. It's a Distress Oxide ink. Okay. Put a little glue on that one. But I tell you, Darla, we'll take all the help we can get. So thank you. Maybe I'll just put it right here. Or I don't know, if we put it up a little bit, then it takes up a little space. But this would leave a little space to write or something. Oh, maybe I'll just put it down here. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, let's just do that. Then we've got plenty of other space if we want to use it for something else. And this little thing that we worked on yesterday, I wanted to show you what else I did to it when we were done. When we were done, I decided it was hard to know that this opened up. So this was an envelope. We made this from an envelope. So it was hard to know that it was, you know, something to open. So I first had just cut, you know, used a circle punch and cut this, and it had such sharp corners up here. And I just took my scissors and rounded it a tiny bit. And I like the way that that looks. And then, you know, it's real obvious that something else is in there. So, that's not where I wanted it. I gotta find where I wanted to put it. I had a place I really thought it looked nice. And I've moved it. I mean, it could look nice in a lot of places. I kind of think it was right here. Let me see. I think that was it, was right here. Then you've got a lot of, you know, interesting stuff still around. And then I've got the three things that, you know, could be kind of like a belly band. And I'm thinking to just put them here, or we could put them in like a pocket. We could set it in a pocket, but I thought it would be kind of fun to just put a belly band around it. And I think I'm gonna kind of tuck it up under here. So I mean, this would go, you know, all the way in and out that way. It's gonna kind of grab. I don't know if I like that idea, but I like all of this to show. But I wanted to, I mean, and you could just glue the whole thing down, but I wanted to be able to use the back for, you know, some kind of journaling or something. So I thought having kind of a floating pocket would be good. And the other thing is, I can't glue it down to the back now because we've got all of this that extends over the top. And so if that's flat, you can't get it open. You know what I mean? So we do have to be able to put it in and out of something. Well, I don't know. Maybe we could just stick it in the back. Maybe we could just put it in one of our pockets like that. Well, that's not so bad. We could just do that. I kind of like that. Although I really wanted it in the space I had for it. Well, I think let's just do that. I don't really like the belly band covering the whole thing across here now that we put other goodies on here. Although we could. So I've got 3 different, you know, ones that would be a, once we put it like that. I just don't like that. I need something else to be a pocket. Well, you know what? We could put a little bit more lace and have another pocket like that. That wouldn't be so bad. I don't know. Should we do that? Should we just make another lace pocket and stick it in? What do you guys think? Hey there! The Messy Craft Corner. Hi, Sue. How are you? Got 2 Sues. Hey! I don't know. What do you think about another lace pocket right here? Do we have another white lace that we could use and maybe kind of change it up a little? We got this one. This is a different white one. You know, I got out a cream one, but you know what? It just was so creamy. I don't know. What do you think of that cream one? I kind of like the white one better. What do you guys think? Martha, are you saying yes to the pocket? Yeah, Karen. You guys talking about another lace pocket? Uh-oh, I just looked over here and my little glue is uncovered. Okay, yes on the lace. Let's see, let's look at this other lace I just opened. Let's take a peek at it. Oh, I like that. Oh, let's use this one. You know what? Let's make you know, hey, I like this idea. Hey, let's make like a belly band out of it. Instead of a pocket, we could do that. We'll just put it up a little higher. Ta-da! Let's do it. I'm going to cut off a little bit more than I need. And then I'll trim it off the page a little bit later. Okay. All right. And that needs to be straightened out. That was probably the end that it came with. They weren't very good at cutting that. Okay, let's do one side first. Actually, let me see. Let me look at this lace. I think that's the front. Oh, yep, now they flipped it over again. I can tell it is. So we'll get that stuck on there. And then just gonna pull this over here and kind of flatten that down. Yeah, it's hard to see where it needs to go. So I'm going to kind of flatten it down so that it makes the pocket a little bit tighter, the little belly band a little bit tighter. Put this along here. Tap, tap, tap. Make sure that's down. There, I like that. Oh, I like that. And then the little words still kind of peek through. I like that very much. Except I don't think I got it on very straight. I think it's okay though. I think it'll work. Okay, now I did find my doily finally. I do. Oh, good, Karen. Excellent. I did find a doily, and what I was going to do is I was going to fold it like this and sew it in with the signature. But you know, then this part is kind of not so pretty anyway, and I thought, you know what, maybe that was just meant to be. The doily got left behind, it didn't get in a signature, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to still use about that same amount, and I'm going to cut this off and cut this here, and I'm going to use it as like a big corner tuck pocket. You know, sometimes I'll take these things apart. You know, this is layered like this, and I'm not going to on this. And oh, in fact, it looks like I probably need to put a little glue on there to make sure it stays together. Because I thought it would be much better to have it a little bit more sturdy, right? So let's do that and kind of press it down. Oh my goodness, I hope that glue dries better than that. Okay, and this one too. You know, I don't think, I'm going to wait because I hope that dries better looking than that. I can see where that goes. Or where the little glue lines are. Oh, this would be kind of pretty. Let's put it here. Let's put one right there. And we'll just put a little glue all along 2 edges is all we're going to do. And get that down, and then we've got a little lacy looking corner tuck spot, corner pocket. Okay, and we'll just put that down right there. Now that is a little, that's hanging off a little. When it's dry and sturdy, I can go back from the other side and clip it so it's not hanging off. It's hanging off a little bit right there, so we'll go ahead and fix that in a little bit. I think that's going to be fine. I think that's going to kind of hide. So let's find another spot for this. No, let's put it there. I like it there. So, you know, you just keep working little by little. So we've spent about another half hour today on this. Just doing all the little things. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it. It's always fun to have people to craft with, right? We love our crafty friends. Whoops. Love, love, love having our crafty friends hang out with it. Your theme is leaning towards the white, not the cream. Yeah, it's just, yeah, that's true. And I'm okay with that. Well, that cream I have is, that lace was way too creamy. Way too much yellow in that. So, that did not, I gotta put this down before it dries. Okay. We got another little tuck pocket over there. All right. Okay, and that'll dry and that will be stuck on there. Okay, any questions anybody has? I'm trying to check on something. I don't have the right mouse. Okay, you guys, I think that's going to be it for today. And tomorrow, I really wasn't even going to be live tomorrow, but now that I am not heading off down towards Houston, I am going to participate in the Memory Decks event tomorrow. So I will be doing that, and I will see you then. And there's going to be another cute little printable available. So that'll be coming out in the junk journaling jamboree group. So if you want to grab one of those, you need to get in over there. No cost to do that. Okay, you guys, it's coming along. We got some things done today. We got this on here. See, and this is not really, this is like a vintage type envelope. It was white. So I don't mind using things like that because then, you know, it blends with some of these colors that are like this, and the magnolias are a little bit off-white. They're more of a creamy color. So we've got, you know, whites and creams going on, and the pretty green colors, a little tinge of blue. And so I hope that, you know, no matter what colors that somebody's bridal theme colors were, that it would be something that would, you know, work for them, for all of you who are doing this for somebody special. So you guys, that's it, and I will see, so I'll see you tomorrow. Let's see, my time tomorrow is going to be, I want to say 3 o'clock. They just put me in that, and now I don't remember for sure. I think it is. I think it's 3 o'clock Eastern. So I will see you again then, you guys. Take care. Have a wonderful day. You're welcome, Janet. You are very welcome. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.